It all started off when I was young. My daddy said, son, I'm gonna take you out in the yard and teach you how to shoot a gun. At first it was for fun. I'd fire a few times and he would say, kid, well done. But I practiced and soon I could hit a jackrabbit in a full run. As my hand grew more steady, he said, boy, I think that you're ready to help me bring these heads of beef cattle and keep your gun handy for snakes that rattle. I'll need you to stay in the saddle and ride back behind for cows that straggle. And when we get there, you can watch me haggle. By the end of the trip, you'll be the most bed-raggle that you've ever been. We won't have time for hygiene, these badlands are mean. We'll have to traverse a ravine where rustlers were seen, so keep your piece clean. I only had just become a teen, but I knew this was my scene. Sleeping under the stars, eating salted meat out of jars, keeping what was ours from getting hit by rail cars. The trip went off without a hitch, we slept by a ditch. I got to see my dad's sales pitch, I had found my niche. Spurs jangling, 6-shooter by my side dangling. I'm the meanest son of a gun this side of the Mississippi wrangling. Rounders know they made a mistake when we start tangling. I'm here to bring home the bacon, so these cowpokes need to quit their belly aching. I'm staking my claim, walking through the fire and flame, winning every card game and gathering acclaim, so that my family name goes down in the Cowboy Hall of Fame. As I became a young man, I told my dad I had a plan, and that's where my journey began. I would go among the red man to learn to survive off the land from a medicine man that I met while escorting a caravan. In a couple of weeks, from valleys to peaks and cave floors and creeks, I barely could squeak by without bringing water or food, and build a shelter so crude, breathe at high altitude, until he said you'd make a fine Indian brave. So I set off with a wave, knowing I won't end up in an early grave. On the next leg of my quest, I would be hard-pressed to put my hands to the test and not be under arrest. This would be exciting, I would try bar fighting without kicking or biting. It was a success, I could now swing my way out of a mess. Even though it felt wrong to aggress, I was ready to return home, more or less. Spurs jangling, 6-shooter by my side dangling. I'm the meanest son of a gun this side of the Mississippi wrangling. Rounders know they made a mistake when we start tangling. I'm here to bring home the bacon, so these cowpokes need to quit their belly aching. I'm staking my claim. Now that I was grown, it's time for my skills to be put to good use. There were too many rustlers and bandits running loose, whose ornery necks should be fit for a noose. They heap too much abuse, so now there ain't no calling a truce. Say hello to my little lid friends, it's time for a cleanse. I'll track them down in their dens and take back their ill-gotten gains that they got from the robbing of trains and ambushing on traveling lanes all across the Great Plains. And somewhere along the way, I'll stop and I'll play some card hands that pay. So hi-ho, silver away.